You really want to learn how to play chess so that you can teach chess to your kids? I'm here to help with that. Hi everyone, I'm Adam Lewis and welcome to Chess You Can. This channel is all about how to learn chess so that you can share chess with your kids. Now in the first two videos in the series we went over the rook and the bishop, and now it's time to talk about the queen. Alright, the first thing to keep in mind is you have to have the board in the right position. So always with a chessboard, the light square has to be in the bottom right. If you see a dark square there, you got to turn the board. So remember, light on the right. This is what a queen might look like in your chess set, but in this video, your queen is going to look like this. So the first thing you want to do is take a queen and put it on the board, and you say to your kid, a queen can move in any direction as long as it goes in a straight line, like this, 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 or like this. And you can see here that if I highlight these squares here, these are the squares that a rook could move on, and the lines along the arrows are how a bishop can move. So a queen, again, really is a combination of a bishop and a rook. So when you're saying a queen can move like this, take your queen and start dragging her across the board. And you can drag, or you can lift and then place her where you want her to be. And after you've done it a few times, have your kid do it, where they take their queen, and again, if they want their own queen, it's totally fine to hand them the black queen so that they can play with their queen and you have your queen, and have them move the queen along the board. The queen always must move in a straight line. The queen can't just jump to any place she wants on the board. If you see that they're not quite getting it because they think the queen can go absolutely anywhere, just put your hand on their hand, on the queen, and start moving it across the board together. Now, you want to teach your kid the game Move to Me. So take your queen and place it anywhere on the board, and then take a black queen and place it maybe right here. And what you want to do is move your queen and then ask your kid to move their queen so it's right next to yours. So maybe you'll move your queen like this, and it can come down like this. And then you can move like this, and they can move next to you like that. And you can reset it and put your queen back here and move to a different spot and have them move to you. So every time they do this, they should be making sure that they can move the queen in a way that's totally valid and legal. And you want to start off simple so that they can get to you by only making one move in a straight line. So they should get this correct. The next thing you want to do, let's clear the board, is put your queen on the board, put their queen on the board, and move to a position that it will take them at least 2 moves to get to you. Maybe you'll move your queen over here. So then they can move like this on the diagonal, and then like this. Or they can move down here, and then move over. Or maybe down here, and then like that. You can show them how you can move along a diagonal and in a straight line to get to them. So you want to get them practicing moving their queen in ways that only a queen can move to get over to where you are. So if they take their queen and they go, oh, look, pop, I'm right there, you have to explain to them that no, the queen can't just jump anywhere. She does have to move in certain ways. So for this game, you want to set up the board like this. And they have to take their queen, and you want them to get their queen to be right next to yours. And they have to do it using only moves that a queen can make. So you'll see it will take multiple moves in order for them to get over to where you are. They can go straight and straight and straight, or they can take a diagonal and then another diagonal. That's actually the shortest way. Or they could take a really long way, straight, do one diagonal, come down, and then another diagonal. And the point is to get them practicing moving around obstacles on the board in ways that only a queen can move. They should see from here is they can't go through those black pawns, those are like a wall, and they still have to move a queen in the way that a queen can move. You can set up another game where the pawns make a wall like this one, and it's just like before, they have to use their black queen in order to get to your white queen by using only moves that a queen can make and without going through any of the pawns. So what's really nice about this one is the queen can go in the diagonal. So when they first do this, they'll probably come up here, maybe slide over here, maybe come down here, and then across. And that works, but then you can challenge them to see them if they can do it in even fewer moves. So they can come here, and then here, and then come right over, because the queen can run along the diagonals. So practice this with them. You may have to show them a few times that yes, the queen can in fact go between some other pieces along a diagonal, just like that. And when they're done with this exercise, they should see that a queen can move in any direction in a straight line, but it can't go through pieces, but it can sneak between them if there is space along the diagonal. Of course, the board changes quite a bit if we add a pawn right here, and you might want to do that as another exercise. Now that we've covered the rook and the bishop from earlier videos, and now the queen, it's time to move on to the next piece, the king. And for that, click this video right here and we'll get started. If this is your first time at Chess You Can, make sure to click the subscribe button down below, and I'll help you to learn chess so that you can share chess with your kids. I'll see you next time.